Alright guys, sorry about the noise. That's with the turtle tank. It's quite noisy. But here are some of the new tanks I got. And there, if you look, it's a little cherry shrimp. I have quite a snail problem. There's some snails in there I picked out. There is a bamboo shrimp in here, and he's pretty big. And I feel bad because it's not big enough he can filter in. Somebody gave me those two tanks. I'm just trying to fix them up, figure out how to do all this stuff right. Now these are what I really have a question about. These are my new cichlids. I now have African cichlids. Apparently, I think what I got from it is he bought a female and it was pregnant and had babies all over his tank, so he took them out and he made this and put them in here. Well, they're quite big now. And if I take the big ones out of my convicts, my two big convicts that breed, and put them in like a 20 or something, or I don't know, then I could put these with the big ones. Or these guys, I might just wait until I move out and get a bigger tank, like sometime next year. I'll get a couple big tanks for my little fish, and for my turtle will have a real big tank. But there's my albino Placostomus. I put him in here because he was sucking on my striped Raphael's slime coat. And I don't think he had enough food in here because I just cleaned it. And it's not by the window anymore. And this has a lot of algae, so he's pretty happy in here. He got nibbled on a little, but they don't care anymore. Yeah, so these are my convict babies, and the one little, I think that's a cardinal tetra I had left over from something. But I'm gonna get some neons and put them in the cardinal with shrimp. But I need help on figuring out what these are, because the Africans, if you can, and the plants. You got these bright magenta plants. Well, they're purple, but they're like, parts of it are really, really bright, like that leaf. And I get that. This stuff I have figured out. It's Java fern, a little bit from this tank, which is this. And it goes down there. Is that there? No. And then the stuff back there. And this stuff's grown. That's grown roots everywhere. And some of this seems to be anchored. Some of that stuff right there. Whereas some of that stuff seems to be anchored straight into the ground. The swordy things, the purple swords, for now, that's what I think they're. Something like that. Those are deep rooted. But yeah, no, they're not convicts. These African cichlids, they have kind of natural fish colors. He thinks they might be blue zebras. I think they might be hybrids of something. But one right here is albino. It's about the color of my Placostomus, which is albino, and it has really bright red eyes. Sorry if the camera moves a lot. What? Okay, apparently he just did a circle, and he's proud of it. I'll try and get him to come out later. I'm gonna exceed my time limit. And then that's my turtle tank. It's a turtle. So, yeah. Alright, so I got a little piece of an algae wafer. They do like these things. See? There's the albino one I'm talking about. Oh, I dropped it too close to his house, huh? Oh, there's a lot of stuff in here. Not real happy with the rock structure. I'm not how. I may have to dig it out and redo it, put it down on the glass, build it up from there, because I don't want any quakes. My brother stomps around a bit. Yeah, they dig a lot, so yeah, it looks funny. You can only basically get the front. But yeah, this is the guy I'm talking about with the red eyes. He's kind of striped, but like him, he's pretty cool. And they're definitely active when there's food out. Like I always kind of. I think they're breeding. If so, then they might be a dwarf species. I'll have to look into that because there's two of them and they hang out. And that one guy is looking like he's guarding. And I'm not sure if that's good or not, because really don't know where I'd put them. I don't know where to put these guys. But yeah, it's basically for identification. See, they have the little bluegill. And then if you notice, their fins have some dots. But I don't know if they got crappy food or what. They got kind of, so they don't have a lot of color, or I don't know. I think they had normal white fluorescence, so that might be it too. And the pretty light gravel and stuff, so that might. But even then, you'd think they'd be bluer. So, just opinions. Just kind of showing it off. I need to do something with them. But I like the containers, that'd be cool.